Your boy J God. Like, comment, subscribe. Red button on the right side. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Why are we here? A lot of DoorDash drivers are quitting in 2024 going to 2025. Understand the $2 for 8 miles, the $3 for 7 miles, the upside down type of orders, the one-to-one order, $7 for 7 miles. I understand it. I'm gonna give y'all my take. Is DoorDash worth it in 2025? Going into 2025. If you're doing it part-time, yes. In this economy right now, you need at least 2 to 3 incomes just to make it. Source of incomes just to make it. In this particular economy. Extra money is always good. So if you're doing DoorDash 10, 15, 18 to 20 hours a week, that's cool. Especially if you schedule, you have a good schedule, and you can do something that afterwards that's stress relieving after the DoorDash shift, like going to the gym, walking in the track, whatever you do, that's a stress reliever. But for full time, I get why dashers are quitting. Not a lot of great orders most of the time. You got your one-to-ones, you got your 0.5s. You have lower paid offers than that. It's good that the promo things are still there. The 250s, the $3 added to every order that you do for that hour and a half, maybe sometimes 2.5 hours, 3 hours, and that's good. It could become clutch when you do one of those promo dashes. But I get why dashers are quitting if you're doing it full time. Not a lot of great orders. The stack orders is not what it used to be. There's a lot of people that when they started DoorDash, they was making $7.50 on base pay, $5 base pay. Now the base pay is like $2.50, and it's probably gonna go down even more. So it does make it not worth it for the full-time drivers who does it full-time. But DoorDash, Walmart, Spark, Uber, those type of gig apps that you use in your own car, or you using like rental cars, like companies like Hertz or Enterprise, man, it could be tough. It could definitely be tough, especially when you're trying to pick the right orders. And there's times that you can go an hour without getting any orders because the market for DoorDash is so oversaturated. But if you're part time, I think it's good. You can have extra money for anything that happens, because in this economy, you need at least 2 to 3 sources of income to make it in this world, especially if you're in the middle class, because they're trying to get rid of the middle class. So, for the people that are doing it full time, you got your reasons why to leave, why to go back to a W-2. DoorDash is sometimes not consistent. No, not consistent. Multi-apping can work out at some cases. Some cases it won't work out. And I can see why y'all are leaving DoorDash and getting rid of it. But people that are doing the part time, man, just use it as a extra source of income, man. Don't do nothing like 5, 6 hours. Do like the 2 to 3, maybe even 4. Get your 30 or 40 if you really got a good night, 60 to 70, and be good. Fill your tank of gas and do what you need to do for the rest of the day. If it's going to the gym, if it's going out to eat, whatever the stress reliever for you. Now, DoorDash has its good days. Fridays, I don't something special about Fridays, man. You can get a lot of good orders on Fridays. Fridays and part of Saturdays for my limited time doing DoorDash. And for people that are doing multi-apping, respect to you, man, that doing it full time and making a livable wage doing it. Respect to y'all. Man, I get all my data on DoorDash and other apps from the Dasher Traders, Pay to Drive, Pedro. Um, if y'all don't know who Pedro is, man, y'all should know by now. Mr. Bet on You and other people that did DoorDash that are using it and to tell their stories about their DoorDash or Uber Eats or Walmart Sparks or any other gig work experience. And it's good to have those stories. And it's good to be able to share your stories with everybody so they can, for people that's the new drivers that's going to do DoorDash for the first time, they can get a little how can I say it? They could be a little ahead on the curve of the little head of the curve, knowing the tricks and knowing everything they need to know to make more money on DoorDash. Now, as a platinum DoorDash driver, platinum, I'm in that hamster wheel, man. I take the dummy order sometimes, man. It is what it is. The one-to-ones, not too often, but sometimes you gotta sacrifice a little of those orders to, keep your platinum status if it's worth it. Not saying that platinum is like that all the time, because it's not. Because I just had a good weekend. I made a good 80 in 3 hours. So sometimes, the platinum status is good sometimes. Especially if you can do Dash now. You don't have to make your schedule. You can make your schedule anytime you want. That's a good benefit to have for the platinum status. Now, is DoorDash worth it in 2025? I think with the base pay going down, I think with a lot of like bad orders, and DoorDash is a luxury service. So customers are paying a lot just to get food. So they don't have to leave out their homes to get the food. However they get it, Uber, their own car, or just walking a short distance to the place to get their food. Or whatever because I'm hearing that DoorDash is doing like, you can get dresses and stuff out of DoorDash now, so, and tuxedos and stuff. So like, if you don't want to do all that, you can just, that's what DoorDash luxury service is for. So you gonna have a lot of non-tippers. It's gonna happen just because of the fees and the delivery fees and all that, man. They paying, a lot of these customers, man, paying double and a half just for like $12 worth of food, man, and it's kind of crazy, but you know, it is what it is. But full time, I think that ride is over with DoorDash and the multi-admin gang. It's not 2020 anymore. It's not 2017, 18, 19 anymore. But if you do it short stints, part time, and you do it specific days that you're most likely to get better tips and get better miles to pay the money to miles ratio. You know, the 2-to-1 always great. The 3-to-1s, the 4-to-1s, the 5-to-1s even better. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think DoorDash, Spark, Instacart, Grubhub, all those apps, is it worth it for the part timers in 2025? Is it worth it for the people that's doing it full time and people who are leaving their W-2s to do these gig apps? Is it worth it in this particular economy? But it's your boy J God. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Red button on the right side. And my closing statement: let's own something.